Welcome back to the channel, Madridistas and lovers of beautiful football. Today, we're reacting to what the French national team players said after that historic 5-4 defeat to Spain in the Nations League. Lamine Yamal made history, and now we want to hear your thoughts. Do you think Lamine deserves the Ballon d'Or one day? Comment Lamine Ballon d'Oro if you believe it. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and tell us where in the world you're watching from.
Lamine Yamal once again shone in the clash between France and Spain. The reason why he is the strongest candidate to win the Ballon d'Or. Stay until the end of the video, subscribe to the channel, and discover what some French stars said about the show put on by the phenomenon Lamine Yamal. With two very different halves and a scoreline that, although balanced, didn't fully reflect how the match unfolded. In the end, Spain beat France 5-4 and secured their place in the 2024-25 Nations League final, a record number of goals in a single match in the tournament's history. Their opponent in the final on Sunday will be the Portuguese national team. Nico Williams and Merino scored for Spain in the first half. After that, Lamine Yamal got the third and also the fifth. Pedri also scored. Mbappe pulled one back from the penalty spot. Danny Vivian scored an own goal, and Kolo Muani struck in added time. How in a match with 9 goals and so many stars on the pitch, can a goalkeeper be considered the standout player? Well, that was the case for Spain's Unai Simon. He made several key saves, especially in the first half, and was crucial in the win over France. In fact, the French team had 26 shots, compared to 15 from Spain. He wasn't at fault for any of the goals conceded. Lamine Yamal shone once again. He scored twice today, the first from a penalty he earned himself, the second with a quick finish in a high-speed play. His performance also featured beautiful dribbles that drove France's defenders crazy. The 17-year-old forward matched a record set by Pelé. France didn't have a bad first half, at least in possession. They created chances but were stopped by Unai Simon. In the second half, they had even more trouble stopping Spain's attack and found themselves 4-0 down. Didier Deschamps' substitutions had an impact, especially debutant Cherki. He scored a beautiful goal and was directly involved in 2 others. Mbappe converted his penalty and ended a 7-match goal drought with the national team. French newspaper L'Équipe highlighted young Lamine Yamal in the Spain vs France match. The Barcelona star, just 17 years old, scored twice in Spain's 5-4 victory on Thursday. The French outlet drew attention to the striker's record: 3 goals against France before turning 18, something only Pelé had achieved. Spain's win qualified them for the Nations League final. In his long-distance duel with Ousmane Dembélé, Lamine Yamal, a potential future winner of the France Football Ballon d'Or, made his mark. Scoring 2 goals in the 54th and 67th minutes, the 17-year-old Barcelona phenomenon took advantage of France's huge defensive mistakes without even needing to push too hard. Thanks to this performance, the prodigy matched another great. He became the first under-18 player to score at least 3 goals against the French national team since Pelé in 1958, in the World Cup semi-final loss to Brazil, 2-5, noted L'Équipe. Yamal had already scored against France in the semi-final of Euro 2024, in Spain's 2-1 win. With Thursday's 2 goals, he matched Pelé's number of goals against France before turning 18. U.S. outlet The Athletic also highlighted Yamal's performance. The Spaniard was called brilliant by the site. Lamine Yamal justified his Ballon d'Or candidacy with a standout performance in Spain's 5-4 win over France, which secured their place in the UEFA Nations League final. He scored 2 goals, started the play for Nico Williams' goal, and also earned the penalty. Chosen as UEFA's player of the match, 17-year-old Yamal was asked by TVE about the Ballon d'Or debate with Dembélé. He avoided a direct rivalry, but left a clear message. "I always tell my mother that I try to give my best. The best way to speak is on the field. That's what motivates me to play football. It's what gets me up every morning. Dembélé is a great player, but we are in the final. Spain had a 5-1 lead, but nearly let it slip at the end. Yamal considered France's reaction natural, given the quality of their players. He admitted that the 4-goal lead didn't reflect the match. In the end, they are a great team. They're world-class players, and they make you suffer. The score at the 60-minute mark was too inflated, but they have players that can make you suffer. Regarding the Nations League final, scheduled for Sunday at 4 p.m. Brasilia time in Munich, Yamal foresees a balanced match, but doesn't hide his desire to bring the title back to Spain. We are two very good teams with world-class players. The best will win. I hope to bring the trophy back to Spain. There was no shortage of praise for Cristiano Ronaldo, who decided the other semi-final against Germany. Cristiano Ronaldo is a legend. I respect him a lot, and I'll do my job, which is to win, period. Now, Lamine Yamal will try to win his second title with Spain. The forward will face Portugal, led by veteran Cristiano Ronaldo, next Sunday, June 8th, at the Allianz Arena. This season has been surreal for the youngster. Despite his youth, Yamal was one of Barcelona's standouts this season and has become a candidate to win the Ballon d'Or. In total, he scored 18 goals and provided 21 assists in 55 matches. He won La Liga, the Copa del Rey, and the Spanish Super Cup. Once again, Lamine Yamal made the football world bow to his masterful play. So much so that even some French stars acknowledged the young Spanish prodigy's talent. After a historic match that ended 5-4 for Spain, key players from the French national team appeared in the mixed zone visibly dejected. In a match full of emotion, an epic French comeback, and moments of pure brilliance, the most talked about name was Lamine Yamal, who scored twice and assisted once in Spain's victory. The first to speak was Theo Hernandez on what it was like to mark Yamal. He said, "It was one of the hardest matches of my career. He has a very dangerous short dribble and changes direction like few others. At times, it seemed like he knew what we were going to do before the play happened. We tried to stop him, but he was inspired. You just have to accept it and learn from it." Next up was Rabiot, asked if France lost the match in midfield. He said, "Absolutely. We were very aggressive in attack, but we left spaces. Spain knew how to exploit that, especially with players like Lamine and Nico Williams. They destroyed us on the counter-attack. It's not just their merit, it's also our failure. Football is a team sport, and so is responsibility." Ousmane Dembélé, Yamal's teammate at Barcelona, also spoke in the post-match press conferences. Asked whether he expected such an exceptional performance from Lamine Yamal, he replied, "Yes, he has something special. Lamine is smart, technical, fast, and today, he was decisive. I said in the locker room that if we gave him space, he would take advantage of it. And he did. But of course, it hurts to lose a match like that. We fought until the end. It wasn't enough." Finally, France's biggest star, Kylian Mbappé, also acknowledged Yamal's talent. He said, "First, I want to congratulate Spain. They played with courage, and Lamine, well, Lamine was incredible today. It's rare to see such a young player with so much personality on the pitch. He caused us a lot of problems. But at the same time, scoring 4 goals and losing is unacceptable. We have to review our mistakes, especially in defense." Lamine Yamal has arrived to fill the void left by the legends who have bid farewell to football, and all of us are privileged to witness his brilliance on the pitch.
What we saw today was historic. Not just the score, but the way this new Spanish generation, led by Lamine, faced a powerhouse like France. No doubt about it. If they keep playing like this, Spain has everything it takes to beat Portugal in the final. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you in the video for the big final.